Oh, so okay, let me pause the recording. So, how good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you too. How was your day?
Very stressful and chaotic. Very stressful, annoying, full of tussles up and down. I mean, it wasn't a funny day though, but in all, I thank God. How about you? How was your day?
My day was great, but a little bit stressful too, because I have changed my tires in my car and into like the summer one. And today in Ukraine, in April, on April is a lot of snow. It was snowing all the day yesterday, and now is a lot of snow around me, around like in my city.
Cold, right?
So it's really hard to use my car in these conditions.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry
And
about
what
that.
is the city you are living in?
Sorry, can you repeat please the question?
What is the city you are living in?
Lviv, Lviv.
Lviv. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's fine. So, Yaroslav, could you help us share your screen? Oh, today we'll be talking about conditionals. Conditionals is usually a very interesting lesson. Have we heard about conditionals, zero conditionals, and first conditionals?
Um,
Have we
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
of conditionals before?
yeah. I heard about it.
Okay, okay, no problem. So 1.1, let's start. Yaroslav, okay, thank you for sharing your screen.
you're welcome.
Okay. Andrew, did you do the test?
Unfortunately, no. So I have to just watch a video here, or what I have to do?
No, no, I'm not for this. I mean for the test. You told me you were going to practice the test questions. You didn't.
Practice what?
The test questions now, the test we had in our last lesson.
Ah, sorry, I forgot about it. Sorry, yeah, my fault. So it's which one test? Okay, I see it. Yeah, I will do it after our lesson today. Sorry.
Okay,
It's
okay, no problem. It's fine. So let's start. Let's watch the video. Best Scottish accent ever. Okay. Yaroslav, your mic is muted, so we don't hear.
Is it needed to unmute my microphone? Okay, I will do it.
No, we don't hear you, like, so that for the benefit of those who would watch the video for the lesson.
I will
Do
try
you?
to share with video if needed,
Okay.
with audio if needed.
Yes.
How can I do it? Interesting question.
It's played with video. You remember, was it Stepan who played with the video when we did about that food stuff?
One moment, please. I will try to share with sound.
Audio.
Share sound. Okay, share.
Kev, what's your last name? What's your name?
My name's Kevin Patterson, and I'm a guide on the River Tweed. Like, we're standing here down on the border.
Moment,
You're
okay,
going on a boat trip.
What is?
And you get on board with your family, and you got your bags, and the captain comes out to greet you and says, "Hi,
Latin
my
sentences and
name's
saying.
Montana.
Sorry, I'm saying I don't
Monfils.
know what.
I'll be your captain for this journey. So, oh boy, let's just have a great trip. Sorry." nope, get me off of this boat. What we want in that moment is for the captain to
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. One moment, please.
What happened, Yaroslav? Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I had an issue with sharing
Okay, okay.
screen because I had too many.
Many applications open at the time.
Yes. One moment, please. Sorry. Share one more time. This one.
Наша українська мова є однією з
There's
наймалозвучніших.
an issue. I have another Windows which opened.
We're just outside Melrose, which is a famous town. Over the back of us here, we've got the Eildons, one of the most famous landmarks on the borders. It's 3 hills. And the myth is that Merlin, the magician, split one hill into 3 and left the 2 hills at the back of us, which you can see. The weather's never good. They always say in the borders, if the mist's on the Eildons, we never get the good weather. And as you can see today, there's no sunshine. It's a typical Scottish borders day.
Fantastic. Yeah, tell me a bit about Tweed Guide, about what you guys do.
Tweed Guides, it's just been set up. It's about in its 3rd year now, like, and we bring people over from all walks of life. We bring them fishing anywhere they want to go. We use the Tweed, we use all the tributaries of the Tweed, and we just want to get people together to have fun and to enjoy fishing together.
And about how long does it take a guy to get used to, like these guys here trained a bit last night, but what does it typically take even a novice to start enjoying fly fishing?
I reckon to start enjoying fly fishing, as long as you're quite happy just to go out and enjoy the scenery and take in what all happens with it, like, you can enjoy it in a day, 2 days is plenty of time, as long as you enjoy it. Like, it's very important that you just put it totally out your mind about catching and just enjoy the casting and enjoy the scenery around you.
Talk about the kind of fish that they have here. What are they likely to catch here if they come on Tweed Guide?
Well, a day like today, we'd be looking for a spring salmon, a late running spring salmon. The early salmon will just be starting to come up now, which is called summer salmon. We've got the grills, and there'll be a few sea trout starting to come forward. This is a good time of the year, like, and it's just the start of the summer fishing now. The spring fishing is just coming to an end.
And so these guys we're watching here, this is Bo Holland we're watching here, and he's a beginner. And how do you think Bo's doing?
He's doing very well at the moment, actually. He just needs to slow things down just a little bit, and he just wants to take his time on his forward cast. We'll have him by the end of the morning. We'll have him all that'll be sorted out, like. But the secret is give the people their space. Let them get in the river. Let them fish. Let them enjoy the fishing. Let them feel the rods. Don't be on their case all day, like. I can soon sort it out. It just takes 5 minutes. There's a perfect example. Only been fishing for the last 20 minutes, and look at that. Perfect anchor point. Perfect loop going across the river.
And where was it? Melrose Abbey was where?
Melrose Abbey is just across. We can't quite see it from here, but it's just through the trees on the other side there, like. You can actually just see the main tower. Just through the trees, you can just see it.
Might get to see it from up here, huh?
See it.
And watch out for the sheep crap.
I know. You can see the top of Melrose. See the top of the Abbey there?
I'm going to zoom in, yeah.
See it just, there's like just a bit sticking up.
Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
Melrose Abbey, like.
So what's the deal with Melrose Abbey? What's the historical significance?
It's, well, one of the big points of that is Robert the Bruce's heart's buried there.
Robert the Bruce's heart?
Yeah, they brought it back after he died, and they buried his heart in the Abbey, like. And they actually dug it up a few years back and tried to do a DNA test.
Really? No
Yeah, to see what was what with it, like. It was all put back in again. But the monks in Melrose are very famous. And the brood, the famous mead that came out of the Melrose Abbey, like, the ground we're standing on at the moment was all owned by the monks. All this flat plain you see in front of you, this was all owned by the monks in Melrose, like, and they farmed this, like. There's actually a wall runs from the bottom of the river there, comes right up here. You can't see it, but it is there. It goes right round that corner and right back up to the Abbey, like, and that was their boundary.
Yeah.
But it's a very famous and one of the oldest abbeys that there is in Scotland, like.
Well, you were talking a while back with Bub up in front about the Romans. Did you say the Romans came through here a lot?
Yeah, there's a big Roman area like Newstead, which was one of the biggest and earliest settlements of the Romans. It's just in the village behind us. Again, we can't quite see it for the trees and the stuff that's there, but the Romans settled here, and they had a fort on the top of the hill, just on the top of that hill there, like. And again, there's a lot of people come for this area to look at the Roman fort and all the different stuff, like.
So there's still a lot of ruins and stuff
Yeah,
around?
there's a lot of bits and pieces, yeah. It's very, very steeped in history, the Roman history, this area, like. And it was just a small settlement in Newstead, like. It goes back, you know.
It is unreal to catch this language if no option with titles.
About British custom and travel stories and the rest. Okay, let's watch the second video. How to speak in Scottish accent.
Okay, can I start? Do I start?
Sure. Yes, please.
Hello, I'm Gareth Jameson. I'm an actor and a voice coach from www.londonvoicelessons.com. Here are some tips for working on your voice. Now, the key to any accent is to isolate the sounds that are specific to that accent. So when I'm talking about a Scottish accent, I'm going to talk about a very generalised Scottish version of the English language, sometimes called Scottish English. There are, of course, many different accents, depending whether you're in Glasgow or Edinburgh or Aberdeen. This one is probably what we'd call a general Scottish accent. Now, the first thing you need to work on is your R sound. So for most Scots speakers, they don't actually use the R that we associate. It would be very rare to hear murder with big long R's. It's much more common to roll the R just for one roll. It's called a tapped R. Bright red. So let's say bright red like that. Also in words like butter and bird. Notice that it's tapped, so it's not bird or not bird, bird. Also, if you get an L after the letter R, sometimes you'll have an extra syllable on the word, so that girl becomes guddle, guddle, and world becomes world. The loveliest guddle in the world. Our next feature is that the vowels in bath and laugh are the same as the vowels in trap and man. So quite often they're different for other accents, but in this accent they're the same. Bath, laugh, trap, and man. There's no difference. Bath, laugh, trap, and man. Also, the oo and vowels are the same. In the UK at the moment, there's a TV commercial with the tagline, good with food. The narrator on the commercial is Scottish, so we hear good with food. They rhyme in his accent. And that's the same for all oo and sounds, so that hook and pool are hook and pool. There's no difference between the pull of a rope and pulling a rope in the swimming pool. Pool. Pool and pull are the same. Pool. Finally, listen to this phrase, which will show you a few more features. It's not a problem if you haven't got any. It's not a problem if you haven't got any. Now, this is more to do with dialect than accent. In fact, when you're researching an accent, it's important that you look up any dialect words, any words that are different in that accent than they are for other people. So, for example, rather than saying not, a Scots speaker might say, no, it's not a problem. And rather than haven't, haven't. It's not a problem if you haven't got any.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Yaroslav, do you prefer the Scottish accent or you prefer your regular way of speaking English?
The first video, it was absolutely different Scottish accent, and as for me, it was unreal to recognize and catch without titles.
Okay, Andrew, what about you?
I totally agree with Yaroslav that it's impossible to get all the words that the guy said. I only understand that he's talking a little bit about some weather, some fish, and but I didn't get like it in general.
Okay, no problem. So let's move to the next. we'll actually be talking about attracting our topic for today is about tourism. And in this lesson, we'll be talking about attracting tourists. Okay, so let's move to vocabularies.
I have correct lesson 27. We had it
No.
before. One moment, please. I will
No.
refresh the page.
No, it's already changed back to 28. Maybe it's a mistake.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Andrew, read that for us.
Yeah, sure. So to unwind, to relax, to reduce the general level of stress, to unwind, yeah, and to recharge, to get back your energy, like recharging a battery.
Do you understand? So unwind, to relax, reduce general level of stress. So Andrew, what do you usually do to unwind?
Sleep.
Ursula, what about you?
Actually, I think the same.
Okay, so what do you get your battery full?
Sometimes it's
Well, Andrew,
yeah, so
what do
just
you
yeah,
battery full?
so sometimes I just hang out with my friends or listen to some great music or watch some comedy, for example, or some other films, and by this way I can get some energy.
Okay, Ursula, what about you? What do you do to get your battery full?
The same as was mentioned before, and plus some sport activities if possible.
Okay, no problem. Ursula, say the next word for us. Waterfront.
Waterfront on the edge of the sea or of a river. What does it
Okay.
mean? It is a bit unclear
That's the
for me.
waterfront, that's the edge of the sea or a river. Do you understand?
I don't.
The edge of a sea or a river is a waterfront.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Stunning, extremely beautiful and unbeatable. No other company can offer cheaper ones for the same service.
Okay, you also, I believe you often tell your daughter that she looks thorny.
Can you please repeat?
I'm sure you often tell your daughter that she looks stony.
Stony. Okay, stunning, extremely beautiful. Okay.
Andrew, do you tell your girlfriend that she looks stony?
Yeah.
Okay. So unbeatable, when we say something is unbeatable, no other company can offer cheaper one for the same service. So Yaroslav, is your company unbeatable? The services you give in your company, I believe you give unbeatable services to people.
Actually, we should be, because we cannot survive in another way.
Okay, that's nice. Andrew, what about you?
About
Do
me,
you give unbeatable services in your place of work or in your company or the things you do?
yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, take the next word for us.
Yeah, so offspring.
Inspiring. Oh,
Yes.
inspiring.
How should I read it?
Oh, inspiring. Inspiring.
Yeah, all inspiring. So it fills you with a sense of the power and beauty of what you are looking at. So the next one, it's a ramble. Look pleasant.
Inspiring, or it could be something natural, a natural place, maybe a mountain, flowers. They are all inspiring. They look so beautiful. Do you understand? It could be natural creatures. Do you understand?
Yeah, I've got it. Okay, so the next one, it's a ramble, a long, pleasant walk, not too demanding. So it's kind of peregrination of what?
It's like, okay, just similar to trek. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
But it's but not a long walk. Do you understand? Maybe just
Okay.
a long walk you take with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your child, just something you be chatting on the road, having fun, discussing life issues, problems, how to fix your life, your relationship. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so the next one it's a hike. It's more demanding walk, suggesting more difficult terrain. A trek, a long walk over land such as hills, mountains, or forests. And the last one, it's unrelieved. No other holiday program matches this.
Unrevolved. How can I pronounce correctly?
Unrevealed, yes.
Unrelieved.
No
Unrevolved.
other holiday program can match this. Like it's something excellent. Do you understand? A program that another one cannot match. So, do you understand what it means? A ramble, a long. Okay, I've said that it's a long, pleasant walk. It's different from. It's a long, pleasant walk, not too demanding. Do you understand? You don't have to put in too much energy. You just enjoy doing it. While a trek is a long walk over lands such as hills, mountains, or forests. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, scenic. Yaroslav, could you take the next word for us?
Scenic, having views of the attractive natural things in the countryside.
Countryside, yes.
Countryside.
It's just like all these beach experiences, a scenic look. Do you understand?
Not actually, I didn't hear this word before. Having views of the attractive natural things in the countryside.
countryside. I'm saying like have you gone to a beach before?
Yes.
Yes, up by the waterside, those natural attractive views you see, you just glance at it, you see the waves bringing the water and then taking it back. It's just a natural and beautiful view that you have about nature. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay, I'm
Another
giving
one, paradise, a perfect place or a situation often collocated with tropical when describing somewhere hot and sunny.
It's just it's okay. A paradise is just similar to this, but a place really hot. I think it's common in our country because we usually have very hot season. It's not it's I don't know whether people have such weather that it could be very hot. It's just like a paradise. You just go sit out, hang out with your family, and then have a cold coconut drink. Do you understand? Or have a
Is
freshly extracted cold juice with some snacks or pies just to catch fun. Okay,
okay.
the next one, ecotourism.
Ecotourism, the business of organization holidays in a way which helps local people and does not damage the environment.
The business of organizing. The word there is
Organizing
organize.
holidays.
Yeah, so in a way that you don't have to cause bush burning, you don't have to cut down trees that will affect the environment or damage things around it. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one are savor. It's enjoy a taste, often used in advertisement. And the last one here is headland. Is island areas forest away from the sea or from borders with other countries.
Yes, it's just like the heartland places that has borders with other countries. They are far away from where people stay. Like, okay, like have you seen gone close to the border between maybe Ukraine and Russia before? Hello.
Yes. Can you please
Yes,
repeat
so
your
those
question?
kind of places are called heartlands. They are inland areas furthest away from the sea or from borders which or with other countries. Okay. So the next. Okay, so 1.1, make a dialogue with your group mate or have a discussion with your teacher. Imagine you are a travel enthusiast sharing your experience with a group of friends. Discuss your favorite type of vacation using the words from set 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's start. Andrew, can you read set 1 for us?
Yes. So said one, how do you like to unwind during your vacations? Do you prefer activities like sunbathing on a beach or exploring nature through a hike or a ramble? So if you're talking about unwind, so all my vacations are unwind. So when I have it, I'm like unwinding by this way. And I would prefer a hiking or have a ramble because I'm a big fan of traveling through some mountains, and I've reached a lot of them in Ukraine and in other countries. So that's why I would 100 certainly choose a hiking.
Okay, so who do you usually unwind with?
With my friends and with my girlfriend, and sometimes with my family.
Yaroslav number 2. Andrew, that's nice and it's a beautiful experience. Yaroslav number 2.
Yes, when I feel the need to recharge, what kind of activities? Actually, for me, it is okay to have some sport activities to change everyday's routine and make some another activity. As example, some volleyball training on some activities, exercise outside. Have inspiring, of course. Every time when we are going to have some camping or go outside, walk outside, we are trying to find
Inspiring places.
inspiring places and enjoy it.
Okay, so who do you usually go? Do you recharge with your family, your wife, your kids? Who? Your
Family and
friends?
friends and family, some friends and family.
Okay, that's beautiful. Andrew, number 3.
So it's like set when you feel the need to recharge here.
No, it is set number 3.
Okay. So, have you ever stayed in a self-catering accommodation during your trips? What do you enjoy about this type of lodging, and how does it enhance your travel experience? So self-catering, when I have to cook all the things for myself on my own, yeah. Do you hear me?
Yes, I do. Can you please repeat your question, Andrew?
Yeah, so self-catering, it's a way of relax when I have to cook everything on my own, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes, taking care of yourself or no, it's not just necessarily cooking. When you talk about catering for yourself or self-catering, it's fending for yourself, not necessarily has to do with cooking, fending for yourself, footing your own bills. Do you understand? You're the
Okay,
one
yeah,
who
so
It means without option of food providing. Yes,
okay,
with
so
board or something like that.
yeah, so it seems to me that, for example, like 8 of a 10 of my trips are like safe catering, because I'm like a big fan of barbecue with my friends, or I'm like a big fan of cooking something or serving something for myself on nature. And if you talk about enjoying, it seems to me that everyone who like nature, it's a big fan of such spending of the time.
Okay, so could I proceed with number 4? It looks like we lost our teacher.
Yeah, it seems to me is too.
I suppose she has some issue with internet connection. We need to wait for new link. No, looks like not.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi got disconnected. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
I think some other person has joined us.
Set number 4.
Sophia, sorry, let's welcome Sophia. It's been a while. Sophia, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
How was your vacation with the school? The school vacation?
Everything was great. We had
It's
so
been
much
a while.
fun.
Obviously, it's obvious you had so much fun that you forgot our lessons for about a month. So how long did the vacation last? Hello, Sophia.
Yes, everything was fine.
How long was the vacation? Hello.
The vacation was very interesting. We visited many places.
Okay, how long did you people stay during the vacation?
There was a week, and then a week I was sick.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, no problem. So who's taking number 4 for us? Sophia, you just joined us, right?
Yes.
Okay, maybe you would go through the video later. So who is taking the next one? Is it Yaroslav or Andrew? I guess it's Andrew. No, it's Yaroslav, right?
Okay, no problem. Set number 4. Have you ever stayed in a waterfront accommodation? Unfortunately, it happens not so often. Few times I had really good options and really good view from the window from accommodation. It was related to lake view, good natural outside, and it was really more than good. And if we talk about unforgettable experience, some stunning paradise, yes, I had also once this experience, and it was related to ocean with good view. I would like
Okay,
to have more options like those in my life.
okay, that's beautiful. Andrew, have you had a waterfront accommodation before?
Have I heard or have I experienced? Can you repeat, please?
Have you stayed in a waterfront accommodation before, or have you experienced such?
Yeah, I've stayed, but it wasn't like a lot of times because usually waterfront accommodations are really expensive.
Really? Yaroslav, is that true?
Yes, it is true, of course.
Wow. Okay, Sophia, what about you? Have you experienced waterfront accommodation before? Sophia?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Have you experienced a waterfront accommodation before?
Yes, I had.
Can you tell us about it?
My sister had their own the hotel like near the sea, and every summer I was here, so it was very interesting. You like just wake up and you can see sea.
Okay, okay. No problem. That's beautiful. So let's move to grammar. Miroslav, please, could you reload your page? I opened this part so you all could see. I want you to have a detailed explanation about these conditionals.
What do I need to do? Stop sharing.
No, I said you should reload this grammar page. Go back and then return to grammar page again if it will show. Andrew, do you have, can you see my, the about explanation about the zero conditional?
Unfortunately, no, I see only examples when, like, which Yaroslav had to.
Okay,
If
let
I
me
want to
drop my
chat, this one is.
Okay. Okay, let me drop my explanation on the Telegram so that we would understand better. I always want us to understand in details about this grammar, not just to do examples. Andrew, did you see the one I dropped for you in one of our lessons? We had.
Yeah. I've put it in my list of English.
Okay, no problem. I'll drop this now. Okay. So we're talking about conditionals, zero conditionals, and first conditionals. So I've dropped it in our platform. So I said that in zero conditional describe the result of a certain condition. Do you understand? Zero conditional is to describe a certain conditional as a whole, describe the result of a certain condition. Example, if a clause tells you the condition is if you study hard, the main clause tells you the result is you will pass the exams. Do you understand?
Yes.
Conditionals describe the results of a certain condition. That is what conditional does. So now if the clause tells you that the condition, if you study hard, the main clause tells you the result or the answer, you will pass the exams. Do you understand? It doesn't change the meaning. Do you understand? If you study hard, you will pass the exams. Do you understand? It's just like you
So
saying you
for first
you will
condition, we
pass.
use present simple and plus futures.
Hold on. I'm explaining conditionals in general now. For
Okay.
example, just like you said, if you study hard, you will pass the exams. If you study hard, you will pass exam. You see that nothing changed, just like you saying the other way around. You will pass your exams if you study hard. Can you, Yaroslav, can you open our Telegram chat so maybe everyone could participate in this my explanation?
No, unfortunately, I have no Telegram app at the laptop.
Okay, no problems. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, so now about zero conditional. We use zero conditional when we talk about things that are generally true. Do you understand? Things that are
Yes.
generally true, especially for laws and rules. Example, if I drink too much coffee, I can't sleep at night. Things that are generally true. Do you understand? You know that if you drink too much coffee, you won't be able to sleep at night. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Another one is ice melts if you heat it. You know that if you heat an ice, it's going to melt. Do you understand? It talks about things that are generally true. When the sun goes down, it gets dark. That is a fact. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So now the formula for zero conditional is if or when plus present simple. Do we understand?
Yes.
Andrew, are you following?
Yeah. I've studied that zero and
Okay. Sophia, what about you?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So first conditional, we use the first conditionals when we talk about future situation we believe are real or possible. The other one was about facts that are true, while this one is about things that are real. Do you understand? Or possible. Example, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, we will go to the beach. So situations in the future we believe are real or possible. So if it doesn't rain tomorrow, we will go to the beach. Arsenal will be top of the league if they win. When I finish work, I'll call you. Do you understand?
Yes.
The formula for first conditional is if or when plus present simple plus will plus infinitive. Do you understand? If it doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll go to the beach. Do you understand? If or when plus present simple plus will and infinitive. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, please, Sophia, read the examples we have there.
I leave as soon as the babysitter arrives, and I don't want to stay in London unless I get a well-paid job.
Okay, the next one. Now, I was saying, read from from the zero condition. Okay, go down.
Zero conditional also.
Yes.
If I drink too much coffee, I can't sleep at night. Ice melts if you heat it. When the sun goes down, it gets dark. If it
Okay, that's
doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll go to the beach. Arsenal will be top of the league if they win, and when I
okay.
finish football, I'll call you.
Okay, that's beautiful. Do you understand the conditionals, Sophia?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So, Yaroslav, please move to the next. 1.2, pack luggage.
1.2. Pack language. Okay. This destinations. The Alps, French, Grand Canyon, the USA, Maldives, the pyramids, Egypt, and Cinnabon Volcano, Indonesia, African savanna, Africa, and Antarctica. What do we need to do?
Okay, so now the task is you have, for example, you are going on a destination to any of this country or any of these places. You have to pack your luggages and not forget any stuff. So make sentences using conditionals from this list that you have. If I travel to France, I'll do this, I'll do that. Do you understand?
Yes,
So you're okay, Andrew, go first.
Yeah, so if I travel to the Alps in France, I will ski a lot I will ski there a lot.
Okay, okay. Yaroslav, your turn.
If I go to the Alps, I need to prepare my dogs and I need to have money for travel.
Okay, Sophia, what about you?
About Maldives?
Any place of your choice.
Okay. I think if I go to Maldives, I will swim and swim a lot.
Okay, so let me say mine. I don't want to stay in Africa unless I get a well-paid job. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That is zero conditional. Okay, the next one. Andrew, can you go again?
Again with my examples about the Alps.
Another example. The example I just gave was the first conditional.
Okay.
Can you make your own example? Another one.
Okay. Again about Alps, yes?
Any one of your choice. Can be Antarctica, Africa, anywhere, Indonesia.
Yeah, okay. So if one day I get tickets to Maldives, I will sell it because I don't like that type of travel.
Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's move to video 1.1. Sophia, read for us.
Discuss the question. Do you know such country as Rwanda? What do you know?
Rwanda.
What do
Okay.
you know about it. And what is the capital of this country?
So what do you know about Rwanda?
Um, I think that I don't know this country.
Okay,
Maybe
Yaroslav, what about you?
The same. Unfortunately, I have never
You
heard
sure?
about.
What about you, Andrew?
It seems to me that Rwanda, it's country where is a lot of bananas.
Okay, Rwanda is in East Africa. Okay, is in East Africa. Okay, no problem. So, okay, I think the capital is Kigali. Kigali. Okay, no problem. So let's watch the video.
Nestled between rolling hills, Rwanda's capital is friendly and welcoming, confounding preconceptions. Because 24 years after the genocide which shocked the world, Kigali's worked hard to reinvent itself with its eyes on the future. With a host of startups, a burgeoning art scene, great dining, and some of the world's best coffee, this African capital is building a reputation with tourists. Welcome to Kigali. With a population of just over 1.1 million people, Kigali is both geographically and culturally the center of Rwanda. Its streets are spotlessly clean, crime is low, and the economy is growing. Kigali is capturing tourists who used to only pass through on their way to safari or gorilla tours. After the shocking events of 1994, the city and the country wants to show the world another side and create a new legacy. Kigali's trying to model its economic growth off the likes of Singapore and Seoul, complete with a citywide obsession with keeping the streets clean. Citizens are required once a month to partake in a giant neighborhood cleaning effort. On top of that, it's illegal to import, use, or sell plastic bags. And it's taken very seriously. Plastic bag traffickers, yeah, that's a thing, have been fined and even jailed. As a tourist, you'll be warned not to bring any into the country when you arrive. Staying in the city's easy, with over 100 hotels, including the big names like the Marriott, Radisson Blu, and the Hilton. But arguably the best known is the Hotel de Mille Collines. It was here in 1994 that 1,200 people took refuge during the genocide. That story inspired the film Hotel Rwanda. At the time, it was the city's premium spot, but these days newer hotels offer more luxury. Despite that, sitting in the lobby, you can feel the charm is still here. Internationally, Rwandan coffee is regarded as the best in East Africa. But it's not popular with the locals. Rwandans are more into tea. But despite this, Kigali has a handful of excellent coffee shops. This is Question Coffee, where the beans are sourced from female farmers and roasted in-house. And this is Shokola Cafe, a trendy spot above Kigali's public library. Here's a tip when heading out. Dress up. The locals look sharp, and wandering around in some old t-shirt and shorts is not going to cut it. When traveling around the city, you'll notice bright murals dotted around. This is the work of a public arts social enterprise. In a city with almost no graffiti, this is public art supported by the government. So it's more positive messages than free-thinking street art anarchy, but the scene here is maturing. There are a number of boutique shops where you can pick up some of the local arts and crafts. This is Go Kigali Boutique, which also offers city tours that'll show you around the town's most exciting spots. Finally, finish off your day with a drink looking over the city at the Hilton's new hotel in the center of town. With 180-degree views and an excellent cocktail menu, you can watch the sunset in style. Because with so much excellent food, drink, and ease, Kigali could well become a tourist must-see in the next few years. So get in quick before the crowd arrives.
Interesting.
So have we now seen about Rwanda? It is in East Africa and the capital is Kigali. Okay, I'm surprised. So you guys only know things about countries in Europe. You don't know African countries. Okay, it's fine. All right. So after watching this video, would you like to visit this country? Why or why not? Sophia, would you like to visit Rwanda?
Maybe yes. There
Is
is
it a
many there is many shops which I can visit.
Okay, that's beautiful. Yaroslav, what about you? Would you like to visit Rwanda?
It depends on time is needed to spend on fly. If it will take to more time, maybe I will choose another option. But of course, as for me, it should be interesting to visit.
Okay, Andrew, what about you?
I would like to visit Rwanda, but I'm not sure that I would like to visit Kigali because it seems to me that it's like really advanced, really great city, but I would like to visit like a nature of that country, but not the cities which are a lot of in Europe here.
Okay, no problem. It's fine. Thank you. I'm happy that you enjoyed the video. Hope we enjoyed and understood today's lesson. Did we understand the lesson?
Yeah, lesson was really great.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. So please, let's try to do our homework when we are free, please. Sophia, try to do your homework and watch the videos of what we've done so far. Andrew, you too, and try to read up what I dropped in the group about the conditionals. Okay, no problem. All right, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful evening and good night. Good night, Sophia. Good night, Andrew. Good night, Yaroslav. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay, bye.